Now, a couple of days ago, I made a video on Lily Phillips, who is a thought.
But if you want to be a part of the next one, I'm actually doing 100 guys in one day.
Who slept with 100 men in 14 hours. Now, what I didn't know is that this bitch had a fucking documentary team following her around, like Michael Jordan in his last season. Crew following her around while she was doing this to get her reactions after she was draining these men. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this documentary. We're gonna dissect it. We're gonna look at how sick she is in the head because she regrets it, right? There's parts in the documentary where she's crying. She's like, oh, I feel so disassociated. These cunts are fucking my and then she posts a video like, yeah, I want to do 1,000. Next year, my New Year resolution is to do 1,000 men.
32. Oh, he's from Barbados. Jesus. We're going global.
Is this just going to be completely random as to how you pick them?
Yeah. Like we said, we prioritize the ones who have STI checks.
Make him, so 18.
18, yeah. I mean, he does like 18, doesn't he? Hey there, I know I'm late, but would love to you and lose my virginity.
And these are the kind of men that are DMing her, right? Look, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin at 18. But the fact that you think you have to reach out to an Onlyfans thought to lose your virginity is just sad, bro. Just work on yourself. If you don't feel like you're a man that you're proud of, work on yourself. Stop worrying about having sex and women. Just focus on yourself. Don't reach out to this thought.
People in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy. And this is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
My fantasy growing up was being an NBA player. Her fantasy is to get ran through by 100 men. And she's like, oh, I'm going to enjoy it. Listen, she's not going to enjoy it. By the end of this documentary, she's going to be crying tears of cum. Oh my God.
Was interrupted briefly by a phone call from Lily's mother.
My mum always calls me every day. What have you been up to today? I'm just getting railed, what are you? My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DP'd, I'm 17 guys today, or this and that. They don't need to know the logistics.
Of course.
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed. She was in college, by the way, before she started doing all this. She was on the right path, and now she's going through 100 paths of dick.
There's just no need. I remember my dad saying, like, my friends talked about you, like seeing you on mobile, something like that.
That's so sad, bro. Imagine you're just at work, and the guy's like, hey, how was your weekend? Oh, me and my wife, we went to this hockey game. Oh, how was your weekend? Oh, I jerked off to your daughter.
Are there days where you second guess it ever?
Not particularly. There are days where I'm sat here on a Sunday, I am feeling a little bit more lonely. My friends have all got boyfriends. People talking about your body constantly, how you look. Every day someone like picking at you. I think that's the hard part. And also just the pure fact that people think so much less of you.
Yeah.
Before anyone ever meets you, they already perceive you to be something.
Well, that's the image that you put out to the world. If I get on here and I say, oh, I hate this group of people, and I just say racist shit, before someone even knows me, maybe I'm not even racist, maybe I just put on an act, but if they see me on the internet saying racist shit, they're gonna think I'm a racist. They see you on the internet getting plowed by thousands of dicks per week, they're gonna think that you're a thought. And you are! You're getting plowed through so many cocks. What are they supposed to think? Oh no, she's a loyal woman. She's a Virgin Mary. She's waiting until she's waiting until she gets married to have sex. No, they literally see you get plowed on their Reddit.
Also just like...
All right, enough of the yapping. Where the dicks come in?
You had like an energy drink?
Yeah, I had a squash pastry in the car.
Okay, fine. And
we fueled up.
lunch or anything? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna have a break. I think
She doesn't need any lunch. She's about to eat so many kids. Did you fly in from Switzerland?
Yeah, I came last night, I came to last
I
after work.
After work, instead of, you know, maybe giving some money to your parents, maybe even using that money for yourself. Maybe you have a girlfriend. Maybe you have kids. No, you flew to another country to fuck a thought.
I'm excited just to get the first one in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just like want it to start. It's like doing a race, like you just want it to start.
It's early in the morning to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
And 5 minutes each, right?
5 minutes each. Probably might do a little bit less time. I think there's about 8 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't wanna keep them waiting too long.
Lots of fluids.
Thank you.
Do you mind not filming the guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just as proceedings were about to commence, we were asked to leave. It was hard not to feel concern for Lily as we left the house. She seemed more apprehensive about what she was doing than she had done over the past few weeks.
How are you feeling?
It's not something I'd normally do, but I saw it and I thought, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I think I saw it and I just thought, fucking might as well just do it.
And like, how long did you get?
Fuck it, might as well just do it. He's never had this kind of courage in anything else in life. Any ambitions in life, he's never been like, oh fuck it, let me just do it, let me stop. But when a thought comes up on his webs or on his social media, he's like, oh yeah, let me just go over there, spend money to have sex with this thought.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
You might want to wear a fucking mask, bro.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Her eyes are pink. This is disgusting. Like, I'm genuinely feel like I'm about to throw up.
Oh, holy
Those are all the condom wrappers. Oh, he's gagging. It's so funny. Oh my god, I'm a bloke. I'm a twat.
Coat up.
Nice.
Come on in. Where you travel from today? Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed. Make yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
Take off your trousers, and we're gonna have a fun time. And then I'll give them the phone camera. I'll just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Yeah.
It's not for the weak girls. If I'm honest, it was hard.
Nah,
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like,
you're built different. Yeah.
it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Yeah, it's
It's not
disgusting.
like just having sex with someone.
yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute.
She probably just felt like a robot near the end. Why are we acting like this is some sad shit? There's people right now that are involuntarily getting bombed. And we're over here feeling bad for someone that willingly slept with 100 men in one day. And this guy has this face of like, oh my god, bro, she's not getting killed. There's no children getting murdered here. You over here acting like it's a fucking big deal. She volunteered to do this shit.
You know, when I talked to you last, like, I was not nervous. It was like the day before. I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good. It was more, I guess the interactions when like, I'd have to stop them early and like...
That's what's making you feel emotional, is that maybe you think you didn't give some guys a good enough time today?
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interactions with...
She's literally crying tears of cum.
What, you're not going to make me finish? I've come all this way. Like, kind of like
Damn, they said that.
guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt
Oh, okay, yeah, this is getting kind of dark now.
I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like, it just... Sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all.
I mean, if I was in her position, I would try to make them nut as quick as possible so I can just keep going. Boom, 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 boom. I ain't spending 5 minutes. 100 times 5, what is that? 500?
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all. I'd thought perhaps in years to come she may look back at this day in sadness, but not so instantly afterwards. She had stressed to me throughout my time with her how excited she was for this challenge and how this was her fantasy, so to see her so visibly upset at the end of it. But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
And that's where we're going to end this video. She cries about sleeping with 100 men, but then she says she wants to sleep with 1,000 men in 24 hours. I don't feel bad for her. She can do what she wants, right? But I have no sympathy towards her. This is all voluntary. Okay, yes, she's disgusting. The men that did this are disgusting. Everyone in this situation is disgusting. So shout out to her. Hopefully you don't get killed or robbed or mugged. 1,000 men in 24 hours. You would think every man is going to be normal? No, someone's going to be a little weird. There might be stalkers that pull up. So hey, you want to put yourself in that situation? Go ahead. Future daughter, if you're watching this, don't do this. Please don't do this.